Hello, Narnach here, welcome back to Stellaris. We are playing as the Wulven Pack. We have dominated the whole consortium. They are now our reluctant subjects. That eventually is gonna cause trouble, but for now we can deal with it. So we have a mighty Armada and we have a couple of new raider ships. And I'm thinking we should let everybody join up here on Adanir. Send our Armada back as well. I think we just upgraded them. Research complete. We have research nanomechanics, which gets us engineering facility 1, where we can conduct engineering research, which is good. So let's see, destroyer assembly yards. I was already wondering about these, so we are now researching them. We don't actually have them yet, which also means that this level 3 spaceport upgrade, it's not going to actually do anything for us in terms of building. Oh, mouse, don't run away. Come on. Yes, good. So that also means we can just start building some of these destroyers once we have the resources for it. We need a level 3 spaceport for that. Okay, also currently spending a lot on energy. Why? Station maintenance, building maintenance, ship maintenance, module maintenance, army maintenance. Okay. Let's produce more. We have a couple of our own planets. Index Refuge, for example, is one of our newest colonies. Going for more food, that's good.
Construction complete.
We can actually clear this, that's good. This dense jungle. Still can't do anything about kelp or beasts, but that's good. Oh. Let's have a look at all our planets. Oh, we have some upgrades for our research facilities. We can upgrade them either to a biolab or to an engineering facility. And both we are generating a lot of points. I would actually prefer the other one, the physics research. So for now I'm just going to leave them be until we actually can upgrade the physics research. Also we have one more thing with physics, so let's build a basic science lab there. It's going to spend more energy.
Construction complete.
Also, this needs another science lab. Yep. So this way we have buildings everywhere. That's about as good as our main base is gonna get, our main planet. We have a lot of options here. We can do some upgrades. Again, that's a science station, another science station. Let's build some power plants here. We're not doing anything else here that's useful. So, 1 power plant. 2 power plant. That also means we will probably just relocate some pops over there. Currently unemployed. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but why are you?
Research complete.
They're still insulting us. They really want to get destroyed, don't they? We have a xenology, so that means we now can find alien pets. Let's pick something new and then see if we can actually find some alien pets. Ooh. Colonization options for tropical worlds. That seems pretty useful. Hey, space. Final frontier. Where can we find more alien pets? Can we find alien pets? Here's the question. Nothing on our current set of planets. So 20 more months and we are out of energy. Might want to give this slightly more consideration. Is this in our... This is now in... Oh, this is already in our space. Good, good. This is within Wulven Pack space. It needs to be mapped. Same for this. What is in here? A void cloud and another void cloud. Okay. Everything in Adanir. Let's merge them up. Go for one mighty Armada. Also, we Oh, we have upgrades still to do in our main station. Or our main armada. We're gonna get even more mighty. I approve.
Analyzed.
So we're going from Adanir to Adnor. Wait, no, Adnor is just our main base. This one is gonna merge into the 8th Armada. So it's gonna get us to a power of 136, but they're gonna get a bonus from the leader, so that's gonna get even better. Yes, so 1137, that's our current power, and then after the upgrade we ought to be even better. This is gonna be very, very interesting. We are gonna be very mighty. Very mighty indeed.
Construction complete.
So can I queue a movement? Yes, we can queue movements. That's interesting.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, I can't give an attack order here. That's okay. That will happen. Debris analyzed. What is generating the thing? Ah, that's the debris. So blue laser progress, improved deflector progress, and physics in general has been improved. That's good. Also, our energy is getting a lot better now, thanks to some relocation of people to more productive areas. Let's have a look at the other buildings. Mountains, we can't clear those yet. This is toxic kelp. Dense jungle, we can't clear that. That's good. Wildlife, we can't do it just yet. Volcanoes, in the future, nothing here yet. So for now, I think we will want to build basic power plant. It's gonna produce 2 power. That's gonna be good. So let's get us 3.
Complete.
That's gonna be good. Yeah.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Ships upgraded. Upgraded fleet. 1229.
Construction complete.
Also, it's fleet maintenance. Ship maintenance is 17 energy per month. That's a lot. Let's see, we have finished building stuff on Dologa and another insult. Okay, so we are moving out into space. That's gonna be good. And I hope there is gonna be a power source. Otherwise we might have to get very creative soon. Okay, so nobody is working here just yet. Let's move some miners around. Future Pop is probably better off here. This is all good. The Loga, anything interesting we can do here? The Future Pop, if we put you... Actually this already produces power, so if we swap them around then we get power. That makes us break even. And then in like a month or 2 we'll get the minerals from that one again. Index Refuge. This is just gonna get better, but if we swap them around once again, we are actually generating positive minerals. And we ought to be good again. Okay. Let's follow the Armada. Once our income is positive, we can focus on the things that are important, or fun, or however you prioritize things in life. And that's gonna be warfare. We have a massive Armada, 27 of our best corvettes and 3 raiders. Versus these guys.
Debris analyzed. Construction complete.
Let's see. We get a little bit of physics research. Science ship is still just slowly chipping away. Still good. Once we have salvaged all the debris. Where we go? So those are the disruptors, I think, just chiming in from our raiders. We just completely massacred them. We didn't lose a ship, which I have to say I'm very pleased with. Right, next. Also, assigned ship. How busy are you still? Okay, you're nearly done with the debris. That's good, good, good. Okay, actually you are done with all the debris. Is there anything left? There's debris left in Eval. Okay. Ah, that's actually the system we just went to. So after you're there, survey it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Next up, fight against another gas cloud. Okay. Wolves versus gas clouds. They look pretty, but that's also kind of overall layers to it. Okay, so we did lose our shields on a single one. And before we could scratch the paint, we have defeated the cloud. Let's see, there's something threatening over there. Also, science this. After that, science. You should be able to. There's nothing to research here. Ah, survey system. Oh, yeah. Good. More. Ah, another one of these. Actually, this is a crystal entity. Large green crystal entity. Rather than a gas cloud. Once again, it's nice that they shoot. It's nice that they mostly miss. We are completely chewing through them. Crystalline entities shattered. The crystalline entities, a new designation better reflecting their apparent status as silicate yet animate matter, are tough and aggressive adversaries. Our engagements have allowed us to pinpoint structural weaknesses that should, theoretically, be shared among all individual crystalline entities. This is fortunate, as our fleets will need to engage them with several more specimens if we are to learn anything about these enigmatic prisms. What we do know is that changes in levels of apparent aggression and the internal generation of power that drives their weapon-like discharges are accompanied by shifts in how the crystals break light. In essence, it's likely that Wulven ships will eventually encounter crystalline entities in different colors, and should be prepared for differences in behavior and combat capabilities. Noted. Also, that starts another event chain. Just kill 4 more crystals. That's okay. So once again, select the science ship. Right-click research project, and then survey the entire system afterwards. Ooh, there's a tundra world there that's potentially habitable. Oh wow, we have a research storage that's full. Influence. Okay. So we are wasting 1 influence every month. Can we do something useful with it? Can't communicate with these guys. These are the Conjuran hegemony. I'm just gonna insult them. Okay. Just it's not actually gonna gain me any points or lose them anything, but it felt good just to insult them. So the Hulfir, the assembly, or no, the embassy is actually doing a pretty good job here. We are slowly turning them to our favor. I think we can get plus 100 from embassies. So, well, they actually are loyal now. They have overcome their initial hatred of us, I think, or the disappointment that they have been dominated, and now they have just accepted their rightful place in the world as our loyal subjects. Okay. So, our Armada. I think we are done exterminating all the aggressive life forms nearby here. So let's go to NM and do it over there. And then Rookbot is near us, so let's move over. Then we can start building stuff there also. We have a ton of minerals stored up. So I think we might be able to do something useful with it. Also, we were researching the assembly yards. 60 months, that's 5 more years. I'm not gonna wait for that. Speaking of research, did we miss anything? We found the space Pokemon, Sentinel point defenses, and engineering facilities for engineering research. And that's about it. So let's build ourselves some destroyers. They're 250 minerals. Well, it seemed expensive at first. Maintenance is 1.26 per month. And these are only half. So they're expensive. On the other hand, they got double the HP. And how are they in terms of damage output? 6.38 versus 12. Okay. So they do have more of an impact on the battlefield, but they are more expensive. So build 2 of them and we'll add them to our Armada. And we shall see. And we have some projects, but they have all been queued up, so that's going to be good. So on Atnor we have 1 unused building, but that's 2 of them. Future pops are going to go there. I don't think there's lots we can do here to optimize. So that's good. Ponsagi, at least all the pops are doing something, right? Yeah, we have an empty one here, another empty one over there. That's good. Doloroga. Okay, so we actually need some more space for pops. So let's build a power plant over there. Just because I know they are going to be useful. And we build a power plant here as well. Suppressing a little bit of minerals, but currently power is our biggest problem, not minerals. And do the same there as well. And then we build a mineral mine over there, mining network. And this should be pretty good for us. Index refuge. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5. This is going to be our 5th pop. After that we can upgrade to a proper base. And once we learn how to clear things, we can actually capitalize on that. Is there anything with a green colonization option? Don't think so. Of course, we still have a colony in Quam that we can also go for. No, might as well. Get us. We can build some buildings, get some power generation going there. That seems like a decent thing to do. So let's queue up a colony ship. Oh, interesting. Because we have some ethical divergence amongst our people, we are now able to choose from differences. So they are all communal, strong, rapid breeders, slow learners, and Continental Preference. But our ethics are different. So these are the core, the Fanatical Collectivist and Militarist. That's the core population we chose. But here we got Fanatical Collectivists, Xenophile, Militarists. So they gained the Xenophile trait. And these guys, they became moderately collectivist rather than fanatical. I'm very curious to see what we can do with a planet full of more xenophile people. Just to see if we can add an extra trait to a large part of our population. And if that's gonna get... well, actually, we shouldn't. I misjudged that. If they are xenophiles, that of course means they will like alien species better, and they might object if we start to subjugate them, treat them as slaves, kill them, things like that. So let's actually go with our core population and spread that among the stars. And speaking of population, we still have no differences in factions, which is good, but if we get too much drifting within our species that might become an issue. Actually, we have our planets. So I have to get slightly used to some of these more obscure parts of the interface. So we have a lot of pops. And these are core populations. These are core populations, these are xenophiles. So we can't say, you know, move these over to the mines and enslave them. So enslaved populations excel at manual labor, like mining, but they're not very useful for intellectual pursuits, so they suck at research. Other pops are likely to react to the presence of slaves, but the thing is, we are fanatic collectivists, so if we have slaves, that's just part of life. They are just the lower caste of wolves. They are the weak ones. They don't deserve to be a proper part of the pack. So this action also risks damaging our relations with certain other empires. The thing is, we don't care. We are the Wulven Pack. If you're not with us, you are against us. So in this case we say we enslave them. And we just enslave a certain pop. So we actually have a faction now, the serfs. So all enslaved populations automatically join it. But the thing is, they're slaves. They are, you know, suppressed, and as long as we don't have too many, they're not gonna revolt or anything else. And actually, they are happier because we have slaves or not. No, that doesn't matter. They don't care. So these are moderate collectivists. We don't really want those either. So we can actually say, well, we resettle you to another planet. Do something like, hey, you go work in the mines. So let's see, this is a collectivist militarist. Send you over there. Oh wait, this is still a future. Okay. Oh, these are xenophile hippies. See if we can enslave them on the farms. Okay, actually go back. So these are just regular pops. These are xenophiles. They are hippies. We don't want them. So you are now enslaved. And the thing is, no, their happiness doesn't really matter, I think, because they are slaves. These are xenophiles. Let's also put them in the mines and enslave them. Also because we have some... let's actually put you out here. Let's see, can you enslave you on the farm? Let's see if that goes okay. Yeah, that also works okay. Their output is still fine. Excellent. So we will probably have a couple more supporters afterwards. Also, because I have been looking through some options here, so our policies here for slavery is allowed. We have slave procreation. Actually, I'm gonna disallow that. So that is gonna disallow slaves from breeding. So that way, if we have undesirable traits amongst our populace, we just reduce them to slavery status and they will stop breeding. We could even say we allow purging, so that way we can get rid of corrupt elements. That's another way of dealing with it. Also on orbital bombardments, we were looking at it earlier, and we had limited, but that didn't really cleanse the planet. We always have the option of going for full bombardment and just completely disabling stuff. Let's see. Migration is prohibited, so pops can't travel unless we say so, and resettlement is allowed, so we can actually send pops to other planets. And this is just the standard settings. So on Adnor, we have a look at everybody. This is a good one, this is a good one, this is a good one. So this is a good one, this is a good one, this is a good one. Good one. So this is a not so fanatical collectivist, so we can just purge it. Boom. Whoosh. Just purge it before they even get here. So that way they just we just get rid of them. And then yeah, we have all other pops enslaved, and we should only get the proper faction again. So maybe a little bit brutal, but this way we can prevent trouble before it actually becomes a problem. And I think these are all just loyalists. They're just proud members of the pack. There's no ethical divergence. There's no weakening. They're just they're good. And the other planets just have a actually militarist, xenophile, collectivist. This is not a good one actually. You are now a miner. Also, you're a slave. Sorry, you're not really happy about it. That's I can understand. Also, I think we have allowed weakness to breed here. So these are fanatical collectivists, militarists. These are going all over. So these are the only ones that are actually good. Xenos influence. Weakness. No, no. How is the other colony? These are good, these are good, these are good. Okay, so these are all good, all loyal. Let's see, let's make the time go on a little bit. So we have a couple of supporters for the serfs and purge protectors. Once we stop, once we're done with the purge, we should be done with that. Okay. Let's see how this develops. What else we were doing? Yes, we were investigating. We were building another colony ship. That's what triggered this entire thing. We discovered there was ethical divergence amongst us. Let's have a proper battle to focus on the proper stuff. These are prisms. They look afraid. Or are they just rapidly moving between planets? Okay, that's fine with me. I will just wait for you. But we know you are gonna go. Once we get close enough, we trigger battle and things are gonna be okay. Excellent. Yeah, there's no contest here. They scratched the paint on our shields. Not even on the ships themselves. Oh. It's also fun, once you engage in battle, all other planets go out of the window. So you resolve it. But we do get some crystalline shards, which we have to gather. So this is good for our research. Anything else? I think we've been in most other places. We just got medium levels of intel, and this is an empire. I think we have been here in the past as well. Okay, so you go back to our home base and just link up there. I think if they put them in orbit, their maintenance is going to be slightly lower, so that's going to be good for us. So, sign ship. Once you are done, we're going to send you over to Anim to pick up these bits of research and then survey the system itself. After which you can also survey the Tau cell and Brakma and this one. So there's an arid world, we can't settle there. For now, we have a robot which has something of interest. Where's our science? Okay, this is cute for science. Yes. This is still not within our empire. That's the unfortunate thing. We got lots of stuff to go. We need one more crystal. Also, we need 3 more amoebas. But there are no amoebas to hunt or crystals to shatter. But we do have ended up at the end of this episode. So, well, we implemented some new internal policies. We now have 4 members of the Serf faction. They demand emancipation. Currently there's no effect. People are not really attracted to this. That's good. And this faction. Ah, cool. So you can always just say, okay, we'll emancipate you, and then they become regular members again. So I'm actually just gonna go through all the other planets and just set up all the enslavement policies so that we only have our loyal members, so to say, be the ones that are actually running things, and add a couple more slaves. So next episode we're just gonna continue with business as usual with maybe a couple extra slaves. So thank you for watching, and see you again next time. Bye bye.